Welcome y'all to another Master Duel video. The reason why these are being pumped out now is because I haven't recorded any new matches at Epic Cards and Games. Not because we haven't had any. This week I just decided not to go as many days as I do previously to get the videos, and that's just we all need a break from locals here and there. Although I did win my local last night, so you know that's a big up. But yeah, this Saturday I'm just taking it easy. Plus I already made plans with other friends, so you know, you gotta diversify your time. Anyways, welcome to the video. Yeah, Radiant Typhoon Yummy has been really fun actually on ladder. I have a few matches that I'm going to go ahead and showcase to y'all, where honestly it feels really good to play. So yeah, here, man, I do feel bad for this individual because he's playing the pure version of the deck. And you can see here, he's digging, right? Now, luckily, he digged into a Crusea, which means that he's able to actually continue playing with no issues whatsoever. And so you're going to have to ask yourself, how do you win this matchup when they have the full setup? I mean, ideally, they have like Mandate with like at least 2 copies of MST, the Vara Rune monster to negate, a lot of good follow-up, but this version of the deck solves a lot of those issues, because I do agree that normally you cannot really play against this version of the deck without having some sort of board breakers available to you. But this one ended up working out well in my favor. So we know that he has, I think, Vision set, or maybe it was the Reborn spell. So yeah, here I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some MSTs, right? I mean, that's the best thing that I can try to do. And now the droplet ends up saving my buns here. I get to negate the Maghala, I get to negate the Vara Rune, I had Eldam, because then I can go ahead and normal summon the Eldam and start popping off, or maybe even the Cupsy Yummy after I get rid of the rest of his back row here. But yeah, Eldam, or I'm sorry, Maghala is going to be negated, so it cannot bring out Phonics from the deck. He's going to try to draw some interruptions, but it's not going to work out for him. So I normal summon Cupsy Yummy, and he actually lets that go through. Then I go ahead and make the Snatchy. Snatchy's going to place the field spell, and I figure he's going to probably pop this with an MST, but no, he decides to use Sheena in the most weirdest way possible, returning my field spell so that it doesn't resolve. But now, since there's no back row on his field, I get to special summon the Swen, special summon the Eldam, get an MST, and then continue playing anyways, because I don't need to just focus on Yummy here. I have multiple engines to work with. Now I go Vara Rune, grab the other MST, I go ahead to draw 2, I draw another Eldam plus Ash, that's never bad I guess. Vara Rune to go ahead and place Mandate, surprise to special summon out the Cookie, and then yeah, I mean from here I'm just going to blow him out the water, so we go on to the next game. Now one thing that I noticed is that there is a lot of Radiant Typhoon on ladder. As you can see here, my opponent is going to start in the main phase with Vision, which you don't want to do. You want to toggle on to activate your quick plays in the draw phase so that you cannot get hit with Droll and Lockbird, okay? But yeah, here I'm just going to try to piece his board up one by one. You know, activate MST to pop that. That's a super poly. He goes ahead for the Phonics. I'm gonna go ahead, chain Vision. I didn't have to chain Vision, but like I just figured I might as well. Now here's where I do a mistake. I make the decision to grab MST from the deck instead of the graveyard, and the reason why that is a mistake is because Eldam and Swen can search MST from the deck, and I should have done that, so I could have grabbed the third MST and popped his final back row, you know. But it didn't really matter. He kind of just scooped it up to this, so that works out for me. On this next match, I am playing against Dracotel, specifically branded Dracotel. Here you can see that he sent Albaz and Malulu for the Rahu Dracotel to make the Arthalion, and realistically, I felt like I didn't have to hit Arthalion with the Imperm here, since he's only grabbing back the Malulu, but I figured the less resources he has available, the easier it will be for me to hopefully win the game. Now, my hand isn't the craziest. I got Marshmallow, Cupsy, and Swen, but he has back row, so my Radiant Typhoon Swen is not going to be able to summon itself. At least, not until I drew the vision. So, I go ahead, play into the back row. I figured he drew all his traps, but he also drew Branded in red, so I got nothing for that, so I'm going to let him resolve this here, and he's going to make a Mirror Jade. So he's playing probably a heavier build of Branded in his Branded Dracotel list, and he's still bricked. Ah, well. From here, I'm going to go Marshmallow Yummy, and he's going to activate Branded Retribution. Good thing I drew the Surprise, because boy oh boy, this would have sucked. Anyways, counter traps are gonna negate my summon, and now I'm gonna go for Surprise. He goes for the Dracotel Flame, and I chain the Radiant Typhoon Vision. You know, I had to eventually play into it, so I grabbed the MST. I probably could have done that first, low key, but it's fine. I have the ability to grind, so Super Poly is destroyed, summon Swen, grab the Chant, and then I got Chant to go ahead and grab the Eldum. Eldum can then grab the last copy of MST, because I only play 2 in this version of the deck. You know, gotta deal some good damage, and then I'm gonna do the classic Radiant Typhoon setup here. So I go ahead and go for the Link to Vara Rune. Now, in normal circumstances, if I didn't have more than 3 spells in the graveyard, then I would have gone for Camellia to continue comboing with Yummy. I don't have the Camellia though, or I'm sorry, I had 4 spells, right? And since I don't have another body to extend, I'm just gonna leave it like this, you know. We got Mandate, MST, so I got potentially 2 negates, and then I get to draw if the Mandate never gets removed, so I get multiple cards here. So he goes Branded Fusion, attempts to chain block with the Retribution, and I'm like, okay, I'm still gonna go Mystical Space Typhoon, because even though he's adding Branded in red, his Elbaz is already banished, and ideally, Dracotel cannot play with 2 cards like this. It has to be like Lucius, and you have to have 5 mana already as well, or Lucius and another monster in hand, and wouldn't you know it, he doesn't have anything. So in the end phase, I'm going to go Mandate and, you know, shuffle back my 3 spells, draw a card, and now, oh yeah, you know what's coming up. It's going to be Camellia, but I already drew Marshmallow, so I don't need to go for the Camellia line at this point. But I'm going to do so anyways, because I like to flex. And also, if you can bait out hand traps, it's always good to do so. So, 1 card is known, and then I'm going to go for the Kagari. The Kagari is going to grab me back to Hornet Drones, and I mean, there's truly no way for my opponent to win from here. Plus, I put back the Yummy Surprise, which means my Cupsy is going to be able to search it once I summon it to the field. Also, apologies for the phone notification in the background. My homeboy looks like he's hitting me up. What's up? Okay, so yeah. From here, after I add my 2 copies of Yummy Monsters, he's gonna scoop. And here we have a going first hand. I'm sorry. Going second hand. My opponent actually did nothing. It looks like he bricked. I'm gonna go draw phase, activate the Chant. Not only is this a good bait for hand traps, but this is also good to not play into the Duel and Lockbird. I cross out the Ash Blossom, and look, I get it. I have Ash in hand. Is this really the best thing that I could do? Do I really need the Radiant Typhoon monsters? In this hand, no, but I don't want to just get stopped. So, I want to have as many extenders as possible. And so here, he activates Dominus Purge on my summon of the Eldum effect. Normal summon the Cupsy Yummy. Cupsy Yummy is going to get attacked with the Molchummy Fualos, and you know, I'm just gonna have to let that go. You know, I can Ash, but it's gonna be negated, so obviously there's no reason to drop it. From here, I link into the Yummy Snatchy. Yummy Snatchy is going to go ahead and now place the field spell into the field. Field spell is gonna bring back the Cupsy Yummy, and I think he top decked the Maxi off of the Fualo, so yeah, now I can't even try to go for an OTK line, but that's fine. I'm gonna give him the other draw. go for the Eldum, go for the Cupsy, go for the Snatchy, and then go for the Cookie, which is 600 short of game. But I have Surprise Bounce, I have Impermanence, I have Ash Blossom, so you know, hopefully I'm good. So he goes Piri Raise Map. I'm gonna go ahead and Ash Blossom that. I'm not letting him have a play whatsoever. And here's where he scares me a little bit. Goes for the Ash Blossom, and I'm just BMing him at this point. Yeah, he's going for, you know, the attack here, which means he actually has nothing left. And again, I don't care. I'm doing this because he should have just scooped instead of trying to be funny and then attacking into my monster. And here, in the battle phase, this is after attack declaration. In the battle step, you can activate as many quick effects as possible before you agree to go to the damage step. So yeah, I do this quite a few times, and we're just gonna speed it up because eventually I got tired of hitting the button. I didn't really want to hit that 79 times total. Yeah. I'm a bad person, ain't I? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm just BMing the hell out of this guy. And then yeah, he admits defeat the hard way. So yeah, Yummy being really cool to play here on Master Duel again. This is what the deck list currently looks like. 3 Cupsy, 1 of Lollipop Cookie, both of the Marshmallows, Maxi, triple Ash, triple Eldum, triple Swen, triple Fualos, 1 of the Field Spells, double MST, the trifecta of the 1 Call By, 1 Hornet Drones, and 1 Crossout, double Forbidden Droplet, because like with so much like Radiant Typhoon, you want to be able to use the droplet at any time to go ahead and dodge your spells from getting hit with the mandate. And the best tip that I got for all of y'all is do not activate a quick effect if you have droplet in response to their MST. Because what you can do is, you know, once they have the target for mandate, this is like a once per chain thing. So if you go, let's say, chant, activate to add level 4, they chain MST on your like chant or any of their spells, and then they chain mandate, target your chant, then you should activate the droplet, sending it away. Because if they have multiple MSTs, they can just keep trying and trying again. So I recommend that unless you have like multiple of these, like let's say you had double chant or vision chant or chant MST, etc. Well, do not do MST because they can also do it on your MST. It's just when any MST is activated. I learned that the hard way in person, not on Master Duel. I already know everything that I need to know with this deck. But yeah, if you don't have multiple, you know, quick plays to where you can force them to try to use all their MSTs, then I recommend you just wait till they hit their target, and if you have droplet, send it away. Or if you have your own MST, pop your own card, right? That's always wonderful too. That's the best advice I can give for you know, mirror matches. Anyways, 1 surprise, triple each of Vision and Chant. You could add the Reborn spell if you want. It gives you another quick play to play with, but like, I don't think you need it. And then triple Imperm and the 1 Mandate. The extra deck is simple. You play the standard Yummy Synchro package. You play the Totem Bird because there are worlds where you could potentially end on Totem Bird instead of going for like the Mandate if you don't need to with the Vararoon. Kagari, obviously, for the Camellia package because any 2 bodies turn into Camellia Kagari. Double Snatchy is a luxury that we have here in Master Duel. IP, Sprite Elf, SP Little Knight, Vararoon, and WP Fancy Ball. I'm thinking that I could change up the extra deck quite a bit though, because it's kind of rare for me to actually go into like WP with the IP. It just really depends, right, on how much gas I actually have, because the great thing about the Vararoon is that none of the low level Radiant Typhoon monsters lock you into wins. The only one that does is Meghala, but you don't play Meghala in the bridge version because you don't want to get win locked, right? Unless it's like good for you to get win locked. I don't know what decks you would want it for, but you are able to just use the Vara Rune and another body to make Sprite Elf, and then you can always bring back Vara Rune if you want to replace the Mandate, or bring back your level 2s, your IP. I mean, this deck is so versatile in its you know, end board, and I just love it so much. So Radiant Yummy is what I'm going to continue playing on ladder, and I might play this for the DC Cup, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you are playing any Radiant Typhoon versions of any other decks, let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to try them all out. Thank you guys for watching, and have a wonderful day. Peace.